Hey guys, welcome back. Bomb here, bringing you another episode of Showdown Lowdown. I'll leave links to my previous ones. I did one over Mega Charizard Y and Mega Altaria, but this one's going to be over Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny is a great mon. It's the fastest normal and fighting type in the game. It's the fastest normal type and the fastest fighting type in the game, I should say. I'm pretty sure it's the only normal fighting type in the game, and it's powerful. I'm going to show you guys right now. Lopunny. There's a couple things that make it great. First of all, speed. It gets a huge speed boost to 135, a huge attack boost to 136. It gains a fighting type, making it have a stab high jump kick. It learned a high jump kick in the Oris, which is really nice. And before it Mega Evolves, it has the ability Limber. Limber, what it does is that it prevents you from being paralyzed, which is super useful if you want to switch into like a Tornadus' Thunder Wave or something like that. Now, when it Mega Evolves, it loses Limber, but it gains a great ability in Scrappy. What Scrappy does is that it makes your fighting type and normal type moves hit ghost types. It completely ignores the ghost typing, essentially, which is super duper useful, especially against hitting Gengars with returns. You can now OHKO Gengars with returns. You can hit Aegislashes with a high jump kick and OHKO them. You can hit Sableye and OHKO them with a high jump kick. It's really, really handy for those reasons. And what's cool about Lopunny is that he can pretty much guarantee a safe Mega Evolution if you Mega Evolve and use Fake Out. Because with Scrappy, you'll be able to hit Fake Out. You'll be able to flinch them unless they have some sort of ability that prevents them from being flinched. And you'll be able to Mega Evolve safely. Get the speed boost, get the attack boost, and not have to worry about not being able to Mega Evolve. Now, in the viability ranking, which I have right here, it's on Smogon if you guys are wondering where it is, he is ranked as an A+. He obviously can't be ranked as an S rank because even though you have those great attacks, you're not going to be able to 3-shot Altaria with an Ice Punch unless you have... Really? I wonder if Return... I'm pretty sure Return does more damage. Let me see. I'll do the camouflage later. You won't be able to 2-shot an Altaria. You won't be able to 2-shot you'll have to be able to 2-shot Metagross. But it's still a great mon because it hits really, really, really hard. Not a lot of things resist both normal and fighting. In fact, I don't know of any Pokemon that because with the Scrappy ability, your normal fighting is perfect coverage now, as far as I'm concerned. But it can OHKO a lot of things with Return and and High Jump Kick. For instance, Azumarill I believe gets one shot with Return. Bisharp High Jump Kick. Let's see what else. Gengar gets one shot by Return. 2-shotting Gliscor and I believe one-shotting Garchomp. It could 2-shot though if it's bulky Chomp. It does OHKO Heatran. Oh, excuse me guys, my phone went off again. OHKO Sableye. It does 2-shot the Scizor unless it has max defense investments. The problem though with Mega Lopunny and what makes him not S-ranked is one big glaring problem is his typing. Sure, it's immune to Ghost and resists Dark, which is really handy for knockoff. But it's weak to 3 really, really, really common typings in OU. Fairy, with all the Clefables, Azumarills, Mega Deonceys. Fighting, Conkeldurrs, other Mega Lopunnys, and Flying with Talonflame, who does outspeed you with priority. But it doesn't mean you can't work around that. Pokemon that actually go really great with Mega Lopunny is things like Landorus T, because of the Intimidate for the Talonflames, the Ground typing, the ground and flying typing, and the fact that it can absorb Thunder Waves for you because you don't want your Mega Lopunny to be paralyzed ever. But let's look at his move options. He's got a really, really handy amount of moves. You can get a Fake Out, as I talked about earlier. Of course, High Jump Kick being his strongest fighting type move besides Focus Punch, of course. Return being, I don't know, Return is his strongest move too. It reaches 102 with Max Happiness. I don't think he learns Double Edge or Thrash. Not that I know of, so I think Return is the strongest. Let's see, Thrash, my bad. Is this strongest normal type move. What makes him useful though, as I said before, Limber. Limber, as I'll explain here, cannot be paralyzed. Gaining the ability while being paralyzed does cure it, so that's really handy. But let's look at his other options. Big ones, because I did look through this list already. He does get Drain Punch if you want to be that guy to heal. Encore if you want to get them stuck because you're so fast. It's actually a really solid option. Cosmic Power if you want to be, really cheeky with Substitute Cosmic Power. Facade would be his strongest move if you get paralyzed, burned, or poisoned. Of course, Fake Out, Fire Punch to actually hit the Scizors and Ferrothorn super effectively. It actually does do really well with High Jump Kick, but he does have a big 4-move syndrome, big case of 4-move syndrome. You always are going to want to run High Jump Kick and Return, but you can only run 2 more moves after that. So most people want to run Fake Out. Most people run Fake Out. Then they have to choose Ice Punch or Fire Punch depending on your team. So there's always that. He does get Heal Bell if you want team support, and Healing Wish if you want to use that. It's great especially if you pair it with Aegislash, who's being suspect tested right now. You can, if you get really low, since you're so fast, you can feint and fully restore Pokemon that have really that really don't have access to recovery, that get burned. You don't want them to be paralyzed anymore. If you guys don't know, if it completely restores one of your teammates that aren't fainted yet, meaning their HP and their status, if they're statused at all. Ice Punch, as we can see. Let's see, Power Up Punch if you want to increase your attack stat, Quick Attack if you want priority. Substitute, of course, like most other Pokemon. Teeter Dance if you want to be annoying. Nothing else I can really tell you about that. It's just annoying. Thunder Wave. I don't really see a reason to use Thunder Punch because even after being super effective, unless you're a Gyarados, you will die to a return. And even most Gyaradoses are going to die to 1 or 2 returns. Toxic if you want to do that. But yeah, he makes a great Pokemon. I don't see anything else that's really useful on him. We can do some calcs. We'll do Mega Metagross. It does 2-shot the Mega Metagross with a High Jump Kick. Mega Altaria. Let's see bulky Mega Altaria. The return does do 33 to 38%. It's a little bit stronger than Ice Punch, as you can see. I'm pretty sure they both do the same damage. Let's see, who else? It does OHKO the Landorus, but let's see Defensive Landorus T. OU Defensive Landorus T. That's a big one we need to OHKO. Ice Punch, let's see. Ice Punch should 2-shot. It has a pretty low, okay, it should 3-shot. If it's holding leftovers after Stealth Rocks, it should 3-shot. Let me put in Stealth Rocks though, just in case. I could be wrong. Let's see. Ice Punch. Yeah, it's a guaranteed 2. It's actually 2 shots after Stealth Rocks, luckily enough. What other Pokemon are really good that we want to kill? Azumarill. Let's look at bulky Azumarill. That's a big one. You don't want to get hit by that. Let's see. Assault Vest Azumarill. Return does 2-shot every time. Garchomp, Gliscor, they both get 2-shot by Ice Punch. Yeah, but so it does. There's not a lot of safe switch-ins for this monster at all. It's really, really handy for that reason. You can use it for a hyper-offensive team too. But yeah, I think that's really all I have to say. I do have battles. I did do a couple OU suspect tests using a Mega Lopunny team. I think I did 3 battles with it, 3 videos with it, I should say. So I think that's about 6 battles, 7 battles, something like that. So if you guys like this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe. I'm going to leave the links to these battles. I'm going to actually leave them right here. Alright, I'm going to leave them right there. I'll leave a link to my first one, and then you guys can see the other ones prior to that, or after that, because at the end of each video I do leave an annotation to my next video in that series. So drop a like, subscribe, I already said that. In the comments below, leave me a suggestion on what I should do next for Showdown Lowdown. That could be anything from Pokemon to team types to team building. If you guys want to see me do more in-depth in team building, I do have my series Build and Battle, where I do pretty much do that. But if you want a more in-depth version, just comment below, share, all that good jazz. We're at 62 subs now, so 38 more, and I'll do a giveaway in my Facebook group Wonder Room, which is in the description below. Remember, the description is your friend. There's everything down there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later.